We're here today. I want to welcome author Robert LoDolce, author of the new book, The Praying Atheist. And Robert, welcome.
Welcome.
It's an informal chat.
Very informal.
Very informal about what in your book you talk about beliefs, and I'm interested in finding out what you think about traditional beliefs, because our society today are there still traditional beliefs? What are your thoughts?
Well, traditional beliefs, to me, the way I see it, is that our beliefs aren't all that different. They've changed to a degree, but really people just have the same beliefs, but they put on a different hat. So, for instance, if you look at the Democrat and the Republican Party, some people will joke about saying the Republicans are Old Testament and the Democrats are New Testament. So the way we grew up in the United States, we have our moral codes and our values are really Christian values that we would, even though we might not consider ourselves personally as being Christians, most of those values were Christian values.
So they're based on Christian values?
Yeah, so the way for instance, the Democratic Party, who they won the election, it looks like, I'm more of an apoliticist now. I don't believe in much at all. But
in either group.
Either anything really. But so they won. They ran a good campaign, and from the way I see it now, the Democratic Party is just like the New Testament in a way. If you look at it, in some ways they really just took Jesus, took off his thorny crown, and put his hair up in a ponytail, or put a tie on him, and or just took out the name altogether. But when you look at the way the campaign was run, it's all the same moral values, same morals and the same values. Not to say there's anything wrong with those, but they're really just repeated.
So do you think that the morals have changed? You know, it seems like today almost anything is, acceptable. People don't really...
I don't think it's that way that things are acceptable. People say we're free, but when you look at it, there's a lot of rules and regulations. We're free, we're not allowed to say certain things. We're not allowed to do certain things. I mean, when you look at what the Democratic Party is saying, I used to have more of a problem with the Republican Party, because they always looked at them as old school Christians, straight-laced. But now, the way I see it with the Democratic Party is really the same thing. You got to walk like me, talk like me, and there's a certain moral code you have to follow. Right. If you don't, you're out. Now, the way a lot of these religious groups work, or now political groups, is if you're not on my team, you're evil, and you're out. Yeah. So everyone becomes an enemy that's not on your team. Most political groups and religious groups, in a roundabout way, of saying that, whether it's the Republicans or the Democrats or the Catholics or the Protestants or the Jews and the Muslims, or on and on and on. That's why I'm saying the hats change, but it's always the same thing. My beliefs, my morals, and then you got to join my group. If you don't join my group, you're an enemy of my group.
Right.
And different groups can use a lot to get you to, they can use defamation of character. They can use shame. They can use guilt. So once you get a person to believe in your beliefs, then you own them in a way. Right. Because we adopt those beliefs as our own, and then we kind of police ourselves. That's why beliefs are really the foundation. Now, not to say there's everything wrong with all beliefs. If you don't have any beliefs, then, you have to have something to hold on to. Now, there's one, just like that, where I read about how rats can live off dog poop. Well, basically bullshit, if they're in a on a farm.
Yeah.
And, you know, they can live off that, and they can bring up a family on bullshit. So sometimes our beliefs, even though they might be bullshit,
Yeah.
they are often the structure that holds us together. Even if there was no God that existed at all, and there's no soul or no spirit, that might be true. But the structure of the bullshit, you know, it holds things together, and it works. So you can live off, rats can live off shit, you know?
Okay.
It's the way it is.
Well, thank you for this little
little bullshit story.
explanation. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime.
And, I'm sure we'll see you back again very soon. So this is Robert LoDolce, the
Signing
author
off.
of The Praying Atheist. And thank you and goodbye.
Thank you very much.